Hi, welcome to the revision video of sectional breathing. And in this version, we use our hands to direct our breath into specific areas of the body. I'd like to point out here, if you haven't practiced this live with me in a yoga class or a pause to breathe class, I would please like to encourage you to do that first for your own health, safety, and well-being. So to begin with, making sure you're feeling grounded. So if you're sitting on a chair, having the feet parallel, feet contact with the earth, and an upright spine. If you're sitting on your mat or a yoga block, just encouraging that length through the spine once again towards the crown of the head. Always beginning with centering the breaths, allowing the breath to settle, allowing some time for the breath to settle, and then coming into the sectional breathing technique. So using your hands, placing them on the belly to begin with, and taking some deep inhalations, allowing the breath to lengthen, breathing in and out through the nose into the belly. So allowing the belly to expand and balloon as you inhale, and allowing it to deflate. So feeling that sensation of the navel moving towards the spine as you exhale. The next point of contact is the lumbar spine, so the lower back, almost directly behind the navel, and breathing into the hands here. And remember, this will only be a small movement. It might be so small you can hardly feel it, but using that sense of touch to direct the breath into the lower back. Next, we move on to the rib cage at the front of the body. So the hands are on the rib cage and breathing into the hands here. And this will be a much more obvious breath, because the rib cage obviously protects the lungs. So you'll feel that movement of the rib cage expanding upwards and outwards. The fourth point of contact is gently behind the rib cage. So at the back of the body, and breathing in here. The penultimate point of contact is having the fingertips on the collarbones and the palms just below. So at a slight angle here. And once again, this is going to be a smaller movement, but allowing the breath to move into this area. So using, once again, that sensation of touch to encourage the breath to this area. And then finally, we bring the fingertips to the tops of the shoulders. So this can be a little awkward if you've got a shoulder injury. You might prefer to gently give yourself a hug, although that does restrict the lung capacity a little. And just working where you can to bring your awareness to the breath in the upper back. So in the upper portion of the lungs. So taking your time to work through that, I'd encourage 10 breaths in each section. Taking your time to work through each of those areas. And if you would like to work through them with me, there's a separate video you can follow to do just that.